There's some of you who have been waiting quite a while for this video. I know I have, and, well, I've got a lot to tell you. So, come with us. Hey guys, welcome back to BA Adventures. So, today I got some news that I have gathered over the past few weeks. Our number one Pigeon has been on the ground. He's been doing a lot of work for us and myself. There's even some photos that have surfaced on the internet. And also, if you've walked around anywhere in Silver Dollar City, you'll see there's a lot more going vertical over there between Wildfire and Powder Keg. That's right. We got a construction video. So, something absolutely massive is taking shape over there, like we have discussed so many times. If you are unfamiliar, there is a new coaster coming in 2027. Okay? Now, probably going to be drinking a little water throughout this because I have had one heck of a day today. Ashley and we rope dropped Cedar Point. Okay? And then after Cedar Point, we got in the car, we drove to Kings Island, which we're in the hotel for now, rode a couple rides, and we're going to hit it up tomorrow. It has been a heck of a few days. So, that being said, you also guys got to stick around for those videos later on because Cedar Point, wow. But hey, baby, I'm ready to go again. All right, but we're going to talk about Silver Dollar City here. Okay, if you are unfamiliar, there is construction going on between Powder Keg and Wildfire, all right? And Ashley is trying to be quiet in the background. So she like sneakily snuck into the bed over here. She says hi. So anyway, that being said, if you've been over there recently, you will see that there is something that has gone very vertical. If you look in this photo here, this was posted by Midwest Info Guide on Twitter. You will see that it is starting to have some scaffolding go up for something else. This looks like decoration to me, and that is fine. All right. So we've got this Pigeon intelligence from someone who knows quite a bit and has let me in on some things, and I'm not going to give away too much other than what I can give away. So this is 100% a Mack Rides coaster. Okay, let's get that out. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, looking closely at these footers and the bolt patterns and everything. If you're all into that, that's a Mack Rides coaster. They've been guessing a standard family coaster, a clone of something we've seen before. That's not the case. Can't be a clone because it's gonna be. Well, I guess it could be a clone of something outside the United States. However, I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think it's going to be a clone. This new data brought to light, I've been secretly thinking about for a while now. I wish I was thinking about it for a while now, is what I mean to say. But what if it isn't just building a coaster? What if they're bringing a multi-launch beast? That's a family type coaster. And when I say that, after being at Cedar Point, okay, and I've kind of got a little bit of insider info here. What if this thing has a swing launch and a drop track? You know, I mean, why are they building this one large building out there? Like, I thought maybe a striker, but then I got to thinking, like, you know, there's poles in the middle of that can't spin and change where they're going. So this striker light probably isn't happening. Like the hybrid striker that's supposed to be slower or like more family friendly. So maybe a Big Dipper style with the swing launch and a drop. Oh, look, my favorite coaster ever, Hagrid's, has a drop. Okay, so I'm going to say that. So we do know this. Number one, Silver Dollar City loves to push the boundaries of innovation. Just look at Time Traveler. There's only 2 in the world still. How has nobody else decided, I want that in my park? That is a fantastic coaster, and I still don't understand why nobody else has put it in the park. Okay, maybe there's a deal that they've got going on. Who knows? Okay, so a swing launch that rockets you back. So okay, so a swing launch, if you're unfamiliar, it launches you forward, and then you go back, and then you go back again, and then your ride starts. Okay, very similar to a coaster I rode this morning that we will get into later. So, all right. So, that being said, with a couple lift hills, some launches, and a drop track all mixed into there, this coaster's long already. You can see where all these footers are. They go down around past Wildfire, underneath it, and up around Powder Keg. Guys, this thing's going to be huge. Okay? So, yes, let's just be upfront about one obvious thing. This is a replacement for Thunderation. Okay, Thunderation is coming out. It is a replacement, but I think the thrill level is going to be a little bit higher, but not too high that families can't enjoy it. Okay, I think the land that is clearing and the foundation work suggests it isn't just a ride like plaza area, kind of like Fire in the Hole. You kind of walk up there, you have all the like facade and everything like that. Like Fireman's Landing kind of did the rest of the work for that ride. I don't mean to like kind of down it. I know some people love Fire in the Hole, but I don't want to like say like this. It's not a terrible ride. The theming is not terrible, but like Fireman's Landing already had all the fireman theming, and so let's just put Fire in the Hole over there, and that fit. But you've got Wildfire, which pertains around explosives, which is part of mining, and then you've got Powder Keg on the other side, which pertains around explosives, which is part of mining. If you put this one in the middle, TNT, unfortunately, I really wish it wasn't going to be named Thunderation or the new Thunderation, but if it is, it is. And the name fits. You can't have Silver City without Thunderation. I don't mean to say that like I'm disappointed or anything like that, but okay. New ideas. Thank you, Ashley. So, I would love to see new names come to the park and new stuff like that. So, for those hot Missouri summer days, though, you guys are going to love this. Okay. Our insider source, I will give this away. Okay. We're going to have a massive indoor queue in this thing. So that means lots of air conditioning. Think on the same scale as Time Traveler, how big that is, and you are inside there. I really hope they have air conditioning in this. If not, like, so, one thing I will say is there is another ride in that area that has a massive unexplored queue that is absolutely incredible. And that's Wildfire. If you guys ever get bored or lines are long, well, lines aren't long, but you just want to go exploring, take a walk when you go through Wildfire and hang a left and go all the way down that queue and then go upstairs. There's so much stuff in that queue. Like, what? I also think this ride's going to draw more people over to that area. Okay. Everybody's trying to go to Fire in the Hole, Time Traveler, right now Thunderation, Powder Keg, and then they kind of forget about Wildfire. And my gosh, Wildfire has some of the most picturesque views ever. I mean, it's in the background of a lot of stuff, but that ride, if it's ever over a 30-minute wait, the park's busy. And that's baffling to me. I wish that it was bigger and bolder than that, but it is what it is. So, if you think 2027 is too far away to get answers, think again. Silver Dollar City has been dropping subtle hints and clever pictures online, trying to build up our suspense to all of this. That being said, all signs are pointing to a massive official announcement happening in August. So that's going to happen before FanFest. So I think that they're going to name this new one Fan Fest, or not Fan Fest, Thunderation. They're going to say, hey, this is Thunderation, the new Thunderation. It's going to be open. Like Brad Thomas said at Coaster Christmas, Thunderation will be open in 2027. Duh. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Silver Dollar City can always shift gears. You know, I'm looking at you, Sadie's Pretzels, with the pretzel sandwiches that never came. Where are they? Just saying. Okay. But that being said, look on your calendars, pay attention, keep track of that announcement coming in August. And I think that we will see more at FanFest, like an actual like concept art and things. And I think that so this is going to be called Thunderation 2.0. We will show you everything at FanFest. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen in August. Sounds very Silver Dollar City like, and that's fine. Everybody's going to be, just tell us already. Guys, just let them build it up. They're going to tell you. Okay. So this brings me to the ultimate big picture question. Okay. What's going to happen after this ride? Okay. What's coming next? All right. So I don't want to throw a striker thing out. Okay. You have this mini miners thing happening. That's talking about taking over what's happening there in the old Thunderation area. And I really, really hope that whatever bright idea some kid comes up with is going to be perfect for that park. Okay. Ashley just said, we hope it's Carson or Charlie from the Branson fam. We do. That would be great. But there are also so many bright kids out there that could come up with something as well. But we are rooting for those two the most. Just saying. So, that being said, though, I find it. People have been coming after me about this paved service road that goes there across the tracks behind Powder Keg and Outlaw Run. Guys, something seems too open over there to not be another new ride. And I'm telling you, they're investing so much money in trying to make this park bigger. 10-year investment. There's got to be something coming. So I really, really think that Mack and Silver Dollar City are going to work together again because they have a fantastic partnership. Okay? Huge, fantastic partnership. They're friends. They are killing it in the park with Time Traveler. They're going to kill it in the park with this new ride. I already know it's going to be fantastic. And then could they build another one up there in the Wilson's Farm area? Are they going to make us go up there into Wilson's Farm because we never go ride Outlaw Run? And we really, after riding some rides this weekend, probably should ride it some more. Ashley just went, boo, but I need to ride it. I need to go ride it. Okay. So Ashley won't, but if you guys want to ride with me, post a comment below. I'll ride with you. Okay. There you go. There's that. So that being said, I'm rambling a little bit, but I think another Mack coaster could be coming into Silver Dollar City. I don't know. I think up there would be a fantastic spot because the only thing up there is the barn swing, which I need to ride. Also, the theming is really neat up there too. And the theming is perfect up there in the Wilson's Farm area. And then you go all the way back to the back of Outlaw Run. It's such a neat coaster up there. I probably need to go up there next time I'm there and just ride it and get it out of the way. So again, comment below. I'll let you know the next time I'm headed to the park, and we'll see. So, all right. But here's the deal. What I want to know is I want to hear from you. What do you think our number one pigeon's latest intel? Okay. The theming on the outside, I think, is going to be very, very high level. Something Silver Dollar City has never done before. And our pigeon has said the same thing. Okay. He says that it is happening. That's what our pigeon says. Okay. So Do you think a swing launch with a drop track is exactly what the park needs? Number one theme park in America, about to have probably one of the number one family coasters in the country. Okay. They already do have the number one family coaster in the country down at Dollywood. The company does. But the park itself, hmm. Wondering. So, drop your theories in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so that you guys don't miss any more of my coaster updates, Silver Dollar City videos, or just any other theme park videos. I mean, like I said, we were at Cedar Point today. I rode Top Thrill this morning. We rope dropped it, and then we headed over here to Kings Island. So that's a video coming for you guys to see. What a heck of a day. But anyway, that being said, bring on the next adventure. Bye, guys.